Good afternoon, traders. It's Tristan here for T2C Trading. Just like to do a brief recap. October 31st, Halloween. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Halloween. Earlier, it was expected that there was going to be quite a bit of a down move this morning. Markets actually opened fairly firm today. We had a little bit of a selling. ES is down a little bit. But as we can see, really, the ES bouncing off of the 1402, and now we're stuck between 1402 and 1414. We're really stuck in this resistance channel. So I am looking for a little bit of downside continuation. There's no reason we shouldn't see 1390 in the S&P. We do have to be very cautious. There was a low volume today on Wednesday, a lot of pent-up demand and supply in the markets. So we're going to have to watch tomorrow, Friday. Night is also month end as well. Next, let's take a look at the Russell. Russell is very much like the S&P. Although the Russell looks much weaker than the S&P, we see a clearly defined down channel emerging. I see in the Russell the 805, the 806 in here is support. Let's see if we can break through that support Thursday, Friday. A little bit more volume in the market. Let's see if we can actually push this down below 800 into the 780s and 790s. So again, Russell looking for on the downside. Next market I'd like to talk about is the Dow. Not much of a story. The Dow is kind of between the S&P and the Russell in terms of weakness. A little bit weaker than the S&P, a little bit stronger than the Russell. We are pushing into some support here around the 1300 level. We did touch that today and we did bounce back off. Looks like we're consolidating between 1300 and about 150. So what I'm looking for, expect a little bit of a push down. Down, there's still quite a bit of room to run back down into the 12,800, 12,700 level. Notes, kind of interesting today. We have had a really strong day in the bonds, a lot of push up, but the U.S. index is kind of sold off in a quiet grinding fashion. Definitely wasn't the 2 or 3, 400 point decline that some were predicting. Let's move on to gold now, and let's see what's happening in the gold market. All right, gold bounced off just above actually my long-term support here at 1692. We bounced off around the psychological 1700 level, and we're starting to push up a little bit. We do have overhead resistance up here at the 1737, and this has proven to bend support and resistance a few times in the past, so quite an interesting level. So we'll get this to push up probably into the 1760, 1770, and then we're looking for this to roll back over, back down and test the 1700 level. All right, the last market I'd like to talk about today is just a quick review of crude. Support is neatly in here around, we've got a couple levels in here, kind of the 8150, my line's a little bit off, 8150, we've got the 85 from here, and also in here we've got kind of an 83 and a half level as well. So we have come down. We are building a base. Crude does like to build bases. So again, what I can show you is what we've done in the past here at the bottom. We built a multi-week base. These are daily bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's about 12. So about almost 2 weeks. Again, here we built another base. That was a full week. And as you can see, as we make lows, we try to build bases. So again, here we've got 6 days of base, so I'm looking at crude actually to pop back up into the 93 level. Glad that everyone's safe and sound. Glad that the markets are trading again, that the NYSE and CME are open. So again, I'd like to wish everyone a great Halloween. Hopefully it's not a rainy night. And I'd like to also remind everyone to go to my homepage, www.t2ctrading.com. See on my homepage, register now for a free webinar. That's going to be tomorrow, Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, November 1st. And basically what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be navigating the current financial markets, and I'm going to be detailing the trading setups that are working for me now. A great information-filled webinar, and I hope everybody can make it. Again, November 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Come to my website and register.